What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mariobee coming at you guys with our week 7 team builder / battle for the BBR. And if you guys are hyped to go ahead and watch this battle, make sure to leave a like down below. And if you guys are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing, guys. Yeah, wanted to start off the video a little bit different today. So I did this in my other league called the BBL, but I'm actually do it here as well, and that is going to be showing off the rankings for the league. I know that sometimes you know, if you're into a coach, sometimes you only really watch them and you don't know how the rest of the league is shaping out. So this is a fun way to go ahead and check that out and make sure that, you know, our teams are doing good and whatever team you're rooting for is doing good as well. So we're gonna start off the ranking. So I'm not sure if I'm spoiling any battles. I don't think I am, except maybe a few, but hopefully you guys caught all those coaches before, and hopefully next time I do this it will be a little bit earlier in the week so that the results aren't in, since me and my opponent are playing a little bit late this week. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into those rankings. So here you guys can see the top 8 right there. This is a 20 coach league, and I know that you guys might not be able to see like the last spot, but it's gonna be right here, the Texas Zygardes, and then the homie Jorge right here, JB, and it goes on. So also let me go ahead and change my camera so you guys can actually see all the standings and stuff, just in case. This is for anybody that wants to you know, check it out, see what how the league is stacking up. So this is pretty much that, and yeah, you guys got your daily glimpse of the standings. So let's go ahead and talk about our matchup here and who we are taking on, since I haven't mentioned that yet. But we are going to be taking on the Vancouver Titangs, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it's pronounced, and Coach Gray. So this should be a really great one. As we can see, guys, Gray is currently 4-2 while we are 5-1. So if he wins this, he evens out our record, he evens out with us, and if we lose, he evens out. If we win, we go to 6-1, obviously, right? So I think that this team is actually very well put together. He does have a solid Dragon Fairy Steel Core in Zygarde, TAPU FINI, and the Heatran. I also think that he picked up Slowking Galar, which I think was really good for his team. He has things like Decidueye, which are pretty threatening if you get up a Swords Dance, Greedent, which you never know how thick it is until you actually run some calcs and you realize that thing is actually kind of a low-key threat. So that is also something we have to keep in mind. Let me go ahead and turn up my gain a little bit, my bad, guys. But yeah, and then what else? Lycanroc Midday, which kind of could be a problem with that priority Excel Rock. Pangoro, which could also be a threat. He has solid rockers as well in Mawile, Lycanroc, Heatran, and I believe that's all of them, if I'm not mistaken. And I have been watching a couple of Gray's battles, and I realized that he's a really unique team builder. He's brought things like Triple Scarf on certain weeks. He's also brought like things like Choice Scarf Tapu Fini. He's brought Calm Mind, Iron Defense Tapu Fini. Typically runs Choice Banded Zygarde, so that's what I'm expecting, because I feel like its matchup is not too bad here, even though we do have a whole Marshtomp right there. But yeah, so the 6 that I'm going to go ahead and say that he is bringing is going to be Heatran. Okay, let's see. Zygarde, Tapu Fini, Mawile, which actually I think has an okay matchup this game. I'm not gonna lie. I think Mawile can kind of low-key put the work in against us with Intimidate. I think it's a fair Terrakion switch in, if I'm not mistaken. I think that one can do pretty good. I think Pinsir can do well too with its bug. Like if it rocks Bug, Earthquake, Rock, I think it could be pretty good against our squad too. So we have to see what he brings. If he does end up bringing the Pinsir, it could be a little bit problematic, but we're gonna go ahead and try to rock with it. And yeah, this guy's team is pretty threatening. Really good battler as well. So if you guys don't know who Gray is, make sure you check the description down below and go shoot him a sub, go shoot him a like on this video, go show him some love. Definitely and then make sure to go show some love to the rest of the coaches as well that are participating in the BBR this season, and all that will be linked in the description down below. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into our team, the 6 that we're bringing. Feeling very, very confident in this week's team build. As long as we can play well, I'm confident that we can take the dub. So hopefully we can, because you know your boy be messing up a couple plays. I'm not gonna lie, he is a little bit clumsy, but hopefully this week we can get a clean win. Since spoilers in 3, 2, oh wait, let me mention this first, because I'm saying spoilers without even mentioning what the spoiler is going to be. If you guys don't know, well, you guys know our record now because I spoiled it for you guys already. So yeah, I mean, the last 2 wins that we have played have both been pretty sloppy. You know, last week's win, we could have played a little bit better, definitely, and we didn't, you know. So that's something I definitely want to clean up before we get to playoffs. If we make it, we should be in a good position right now to make it, but you know, anything can happen. We could lose all our games and then fall out of contention, so we just have to keep playing smart. I definitely want to make the better plays, and that's going to be the goal for this week, just getting a win and getting a clean win at that for sure. So let's go ahead and dive into the 6 that I'm bringing and the 6 that I'm expecting him to bring as well. Sorry I wasn't prepared, guys. I'm not sure why I wasn't. But let's go ahead and dive into what we're bringing and why. Let me move this over to this screen. So I did something new as well. I went ahead and put our custom color textures right above my head. So if you guys like that, make sure to let me know. If you guys want 3D sprites like the ones I have over there for gray, I can put those on too. Whatever you guys like better, but I just felt like the custom color textures are a little bit nicer. Even though they're not 3D, you can still see like the custom. So I think that's pretty cool. But first of all, let me go ahead and shorten this. Let me move this over right here because I don't even have our team out. Clumsy me. And I'm getting my team right now. There we go. Okay, so starting off the team, we got Terrakion. Terrakion is our win con this game. Not only our win con, but it breaks. Oops. Sorry if you guys heard that. My house is like super active. So Terrakion could be our win con. It is rocking the life orb. Definitely can hit a lot of his team. As always, those are the 6. Just in case they need clarification, those are the 6 I'm expecting from Gray. But this thing can put in a lot of work against it. If you guys see, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Poison Jab, Close Combat, I think hit everything for super effective damage, barring the Zygarde and the Decidueye. But Decidueye does not want to switch in on a Life Orb. Stone Edge, it does about 60 to 70%. Earthquake does good damage to Heatran, to the Lycanroc. Close Combat takes care of Pangoro and the Lycanroc, and Close Combat still doing about 56 to 70 to the Zygarde too. So as long as we could chip that thing down a little bit, this thing should be able to clean up late game, and that's the plan. Hopefully it can. I actually had Choice Banded on this thing before, but I decided to go ahead and switch it up to Life Orb just because you can. Don't get me wrong, nothing switches into Choice Banded Adamant Choice Banded Adamant Stone Edge, but I figured that the ability to switch up the moves is a little bit more valuable than the damage output that we're gonna have, especially since this thing can clean. Yeah, and that's gonna be the Terrakion there. Next we got Rotamo, aka Raver Bro. I like that name. With the leftovers ability, we're gonna be rocking 252 HP, 4 defense, 12 special attack, 140 speed def, and 100 speed. So this thing should have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Tapu Fini, if I'm not mistaken, because that thing can be a threat. We switch this in every single time on Tapu Fini, and we go ahead and Volt Switch or let off a Leaf Storm, whatever we need to do at the time. And yeah, that's what this thing's here for. Defog, Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Shadow Ball. It's pretty spadef to take hits from like a Choice Scarf Tapu Fini if that's something he wants to bring. But this is immediately my first switch into Tapu Fini. I'm going to go ahead and Volt Switch out 100% of the time. Shadow Ball is there to catch a Decidueye on the switch in if he thinks that's a safe switch in on the next time. So hopefully that pays off for us. Definitely hoping it pays off for us. Next we got Virizion. Ended up changing the name, guys. I had the nickname Hydreigon and I really like that, but Virizion is actually, if you guys watch Game of Thrones, which I loved it, Virizion is the dragon that died, Daenerys' dragon that died and then came back with the Ice King. So figured I'd name him since he looks like a dead dragon coming back from the dead. So we named him Virizion, and this thing's been putting in the work. You guys can hear my daughter calling me in the back. Yeah, this thing can put in a lot of work. We're running a little bit of a bulkier Hydreigon, just like last week. 196 HP, 140 attack, 4 defense, 12 speed def, and 156 speed. We have enough speed on there for an adamant. No, we have enough speed on there for a timid Tapu Fini. And then we also have enough speed def and HP so that we can always check a choice scar from Modest Heatran with Eruption. Since I've been seeing that Gray likes to run Eruption a lot, if he does want to go ahead and opt for that, we'll go ahead and switch this in. We'll eat it 100% of the time, and we threaten it back out with the Earthquake. Yes, we are running a physical Hydreigon this week, which is very, very interesting. Earthquake, U-turn, Crunch, Roost, which is really, really nice. Roost 3 moves. I think that we can switch this into Heatran every single time. Like I said, we can go ahead and threaten it out with U-turn. We'll go ahead and U-turn out of there. Gives us a lot of momentum. We have Volt Switch on Rotom, we have U-turn on this, giving us some really, really nice momentum. And these things like Rotom and the Hydreigon force a lot of switches. So it's definitely going to be putting in the work for us. So that is the Verzirion right there. We're going to go ahead and switch on to District 9, my Golisopod. So this is a custom color texture. If you guys can't really notice, I actually made it like darker, like white, like a dirty white. And then I made the blue and the red a lot darker on it, because I love Golisopod shiny by itself. So I didn't want to change it too much. So I figured, hey, let's go ahead and like make a slight little detail, give it that nice little edge. But this set, big shout out to the front office homies. They're the ones who recommended it. Specifically, it was actually Jay and D-Ray too suggested Golisopod. So this thing is going to be rocking a very interesting set in max HP, 140 attack, 44 defense, 68 special attack, and 4 speed def. We have some intricate EV spreads this week, and I'm very, very proud of them because I worked hard on these EV sets. But this thing is going to be able to eat Choice Bandit Zygarde 1000 arrows for days. So we can eat Choice Bandit 1000 arrows. We can go ahead and eat 2 of them before our emergency exit forces us out, and we can 2-hit KO in return with the Ice Beam. Spikes are really, really nice this match because we get some damage off on the Tapu Fini. We break a sash on the Lycanroc. We get some damage off on the Decidueye. We figure out if it's heavy duty boots or not. So it's really, really nice. First impression, obviously threatens a lot of his mons out the first turn that we're in, so we can go ahead and click that. We do big damage to things like the Decidueye, and it's like +2 priority. It's faster than Excel Rock, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then the Drill Run is there to catch the Heatran in on the switch if he thinks he wants to switch that in, because Aqua Jet surprisingly is only doing about 25 to 35% from like a max attack one. So I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be too scared to switch this in on it. So if we get Drill Run, we can hit things like the Heatran. We can hit things, some other mons on his team as well don't appreciate it. Heatran doesn't appreciate it. Lycanroc doesn't appreciate it. The Slowking Galar does not appreciate it. So very, very excited for District 9 to make his debut and put in a lot of work. Hopefully he can. Next, we got Jon Snow, King of the North, rocking the Leftovers. Very, very intricate spread as well. We're rocking 196 HP, 116 attack, 12 defense, and 180 speed def. So you guys might be noticing a pattern here. I am going with a lot of physical attackers instead of special. So Hydreigon was physical because things like AV Slowking Galar can come, right? And if that thing comes, it can eat Dark Pulses and Earth Powers for days and then switch out and get all that health right back. But with Crunch and the attack investment that we have, we actually have a pretty good chance of OHKOing it after a spike if it's just max HP. And even if it's just max HP, max defense, we still do like 69 to 70 something with Crunch. So same thing with this thing. We're going to be running physical this week. It does do more damage to the Tapu Fini that we might want to come in as well. Wait, what? Did I gen this in wrong? I might have gen this in wrong because it's supposed to actually have Shadow Claw, not Shadow Ball, which has me a little bit confused right now. I see what it is. I never put Shadow Claw over Shadow Ball, so we'll just make that change. The EV set is all gravy if I'm not mistaken. 181 attack. 3. Oh, this is at level 100. Let me see real quick, guys. Sorry, I just want to double check this. It's my fault for not double checking. Yes, 181 with the Brave Nature with 361 speed def, 310. Yes, okay, perfect. So this is fine. I just need to change that Shadow Claw for the Shadow Ball. But like I said, guys, the point is Shadow Sneak, Shadow Claw, and then close combat hit a lot of his team for really hard damage. And with the special defensive investment that we have, we eat hits from Shadow Balls from Decidueye. We eat Shadow Balls from Decidueye. We are going to be eating one Choice Scarf Eruption from the Heatran. We eat hits from Tapu Fini for days. We eat Shadow Balls from the Slowking for days. So we can eat hits from the Lycanroc for days. It doesn't really do a lot of damage to us at all. We threaten it back out with close combat. So really good mon this game. Really good pivot for us. King Shield, of course, can get some lower down attack on things like the Pangoro, going for a knockoff as well, which I really like. And yeah, Jon Snow right here going to put the team on his back, hopefully. And yeah, put in a lot of work. Lastly, we got my boy Lucifer, and hopefully our second win con. Actually, it's our first win con. If this doesn't work out, then we got Terrakion in the back. But Expert Belt, Sand Force, because we can't run Sheer Force, right? Everyone's scared. It's all good, whatever. Sludge Wave, Earth Power, U-Turn, Knockoff hits pretty much everything pretty hard. We don't hit things like the Pinsir, which is a little bit scary, or the Rotom Fan. But Rotom Fan will actually die to a knockoff into Sludge Wave, and the Slowking Galar will die to a knockoff into Earth Power. Tapu Fini takes about 56 to 67 from the Sludge Wave, so it doesn't want to switch in on that. Mawa will not eat the Earth Power, so this thing is just really good against his team. I've been debating what my lead is, and I think this might be my lead. I think I might just lead this, and I might just U-turn out and get some really good momentum our first turn. I'm really scared of a Tapu Fini lead though, now that I think about it too. So we're gonna have to see where we lead, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and get connected with Gray, and we're gonna duke it out for week 7 of the BBR to see who can get this dub. And yeah, I'll be right back at you guys with the battle. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and if you guys did skip to this part of the video, we are taking on Gray, coach of the Vancouver Titangs, I believe it's pronounced. But yeah, guys, gonna go ahead and press the button and see what he brought. These are the mons right above our head. Sorry if that was a little bit loud. And then the mons that we are expecting, of course, are over there. So let's go ahead and click. Have fun, good luck to Gray. Should be a good one for sure. So he might be doing a little intro as well. So okay, so expecting the Heatran, Tapu Fini, Lycanroc, Decidueye, Zygarde, and the Pangoro. Can also see him bringing something like the Mawile, maybe the Pinsir. I think all those are very viable brings. Also Greedent can be a thing. Yeah, and let's just see what he does. But he might be doing like a little bit intro. And yeah, hopefully we can all be good. Okay. So I was just checking my DMs. It was someone else. It wasn't them. So he brings the a lot. No Lycanroc, which is kind of cool, I guess. Lycanroc wasn't too scary, and then no Heatran. Okay, well, no Heatran is okay, I guess. And then he's gonna opt to bring the Greedent, which I kind of expected. I'm not gonna lie. Greedent's kind of a thick boy. I didn't expect him to bring a Greedent against a Terrakion either, though. So that's just me being honest. And then Slowking, which was a possibility as well. So that should be the 6 that he's bringing: Greedent, Tapu Fini, Zygarde, Decidueye, Slowking, Pangoro. Okay, yes. Okay, so we got everything there. I think I like just leading off with Raver Bro, because the worst thing he can lead off with is, yeah, I think Raver Bro is pretty free, and I can Volt Switch on anything he wants to lead off with. If he wants to lead Tapu Fini, we can find out if it's Choice Scarf right away. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and have fun, good luck to Gray once again. So let's see. He doesn't bring, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, he said he only put 5. So he's gonna lead off this thing. Okay, so not bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get reconnected with Gray, and I'll be right back at you guys. This food's getting me so mad right now. Okay. Okay, we don't need off. Raver bro. Alrighty, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off because that's kind of messing me up. Check midway through the battle. Should be doing two slow clean down. Alrighty, guys, we are right back where we left off, and like I said, Gray said he only picked 5 mons, so we restarted, same leads and everything, but my play is still the same here. I'm just gonna go ahead and click Volt Switch. I kind of want to see how much a Shadow Ball will do to like an Assault Vest variant of like max HP. Shadow Ball's only doing, yeah, so we're gonna go for the Volt Switch here. It should do about 13% and we'll get some nice momentum, and we're gonna go right into my Aegislash, which can take any hit, and that did 20%. So he may not be assault vested, but we're pretty free just to go into this, and we can launch off close combat. We can launch off a Shadow Claw. I did change the Shadow Claw before the battle, which is good. We're not gonna have Shadow Ball. And he future sights here, so that's not bad at all. We don't mind this. He might be defensive then, right? So like max HP, max defense. Bold, yes, bold. Still takes about 50% from a Shadow Claw. Kind of want to go for it, but I feel like his Pangoro is such a free switch. And we go after this thing, which is kind of bad too. What if I make the double into this? Because he can go for Shadow Ball here. Would that be a bad play? If he goes for Shadow Ball, he most likely, he doesn't click Ice Beam here. I am pretty Spadef, so I can take any hit. I kind of like this. So we'll see if he switches out. If he doesn't, he probably goes for the Shadow Ball. In return, we can go for a Crunch. We can do some big damage. Oh, he actually does switch. And he's going to bring out Big Chonker, which is this thing, Greedant. Here I'm just going to U-turn, and I think I'm going to go right back into my Aegislash. I'm going to U-turn out, and I'm going to go right back into my Aegislash here. Oh, he's going to switch out, so that's even better for us. Maybe fearing like the Focus Blast or something. He goes into Fini, which is perfect. We're going to go right back into Rotomon. We're going to Volt Switch again. Perfect. Ooh, okay, that did about, what, like 7%? So we can get a range on what kind of Fini this is as well as we go into my boy. You turned it 7 to 9%. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. We do get some leftover recovery though, which is nice. Leaf Storm threatens this thing out. And he goes right back into Slowbro, I think. So I think I'm just gonna Volt Switch here. For sure, I'm just gonna Volt Switch. He knows that we have it, but I don't think he wants to take the Leaf Storm either. It's doing a lot, especially if he doesn't have any recovery. So I don't think he's gonna want to stay in on that. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Perfect. He does switch out. Does he go into Zygarde? That'd be pretty. He doesn't. Okay, he goes into this thing, which is great for us. We're gonna go ahead and Volt Switch. And we'll go right back into Hydreigon here. We'll go right back into Hydreigon here. No doubting. I don't think this thing's Assault Vest. And we can click Crunch. Or actually, I kind of like U-Turn. I kind of don't mind the U-Turn. I think I'm just going to click U-Turn here. Oh, Earthquake does a lot to this thing too. He's probably going to stay in, but I'm just going to go right into Aegislash here. I don't really have any reason to switch out or anything like that. So let's see. We got him in this little like Volt turn thing, but he has Regenerator, so it essentially is not taking really anything. It's gonna come back and get back all his health. So interested to see what he wants to do here. I don't think he lives. He's not AV, or he could be AV. Maybe he's like AV, not max special attack. I mean, not max HP. I mean, that could be an option. He's gonna stay in. Okay, we're gonna go right back into the. We're gonna go right back into my Aegislash here, I think. Yes, right back into my Aegislash here. That Future Sight on Rotom kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie, but we might go for it again here. He goes for Ice Beam, perfect. So we were kind of expecting this. This should do nothing. We are Spadef, and we'll get some leftovers. Nice. And I think I'm just gonna launch off a Shadow Claw here. I kind of want to launch off a close combat. Should I close combat this actually? Should I make a hard read? We live the potential Shadow Buff. That's what he wants to go for. Slowking Galar. Like, let's say he's max special attack with the Shadow Ball. I think we live one. Oh, but not after our defenses drop. A Shadow Claw here, I think. I don't think he's gonna stay in, but I don't think I can afford to close combat here. He does go right back into Big Chonker. Okay, so next time we know he's gonna have to we're gonna have to claim a body with that for sure. A Shadow Claw. Okay. Big Chonker, the Greedent. What does he want to go for here? Close combat would have done a lot. I should have clicked it. I kind of want to go into my Virizion, I think, because I don't mind taking a Body Slam. I'm pretty bulky. I have leftovers. We're going to expose that we're leftovers, which I don't mind. Also, getting up a Spike is really nice with our Golisopod, so we need to get that up ASAP. Earthquake, perfect. We're Levitate, so we don't really care too much about that. What's doing the most to greet it with our Hydreigon here? Crunch? Do I reveal that yet, or do I go for U-turn? I kind of like going for U-turn. I'll go for U-turn here. Okay, he's gonna stay in. So I think what I'll do is that did a lot. Oh, we got a crit. Okay, I think I'm gonna go right back into the this thing and just launch off a close combat. I think he's in that we're leftovers, so perfect. Okay, perfect. We're playing very efficiently right now, and this should kill even if it's max HP, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he didn't switch, so if this is just max HP, it should kill. You hate to see it. Okay, well, I think he might knock us out in return, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because we will take those defense drops, yeah. And then he can Earthquake here. Does the Earthquake kill, though? Cheek Pouch. Okay. And Earthquake, oof. Does Earthquake kill here? It might. It depends on how invested he is. And it does. Okay. It does kill here. So Aegislash is going to go down, which is sad to see. Didn't get to put in the work, but we just go into MF Doom now, and I think we claim a soul. MF Doom here. Rest in peace to MF Doom, by the way. He passed away, so that's a little unfortunate. So, Greedent, 1 and whatever. Versus this Terrakion, he's not going to want to take a close combat at all. But, oh yeah, close combat. But yes, he has a Ghost type and a Poison type. It's either close combat or Stone Edge here. and I kind of want a Stone Edge. If he switches into TAPU FINI, TAPU FINI here, a close combat into Poison Jab will kill. So let's see what he wants to do here. Water Noose. Okay, so let's see how much this thing takes, because that will be important in telling if it'll live another one. 5, 10, 15, a little bit like 19%. About 19%. Okay, it's a little bit less than max HP, if I'm not mistaken here. Did about almost 19%. Yeah, so I think an Earthquake should kill. So let's see if he makes the play and pivots out. Shucka. Oh lord, this man has all the resist berries. Good play. Good prep. I mean, good prep. Can't even be mad at him. Good prep. And I think a Psychic should knock us out here. Oh, Future Sight. Perfect. He doesn't even have the thing here. So I just want to check. Future Sight hits 2 hits, right? Every 2 hits. Make sure Future Sight hits 2 turns after being used. So it won't be used this turn. I think I can Earthquake pretty freely here. Not even Stone Edge. I think Stone Edge might kill. Stone Edge does kill, and it doesn't allow him a free switch into anything, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Please hit. Please. Hey, Dr. Slacking. I want to say this every time I click Stone Edge. Dr. Slacking said this Terrakion does not mess with him, and he left me in good hands, and I trust Dr. Slacking. So, yeah, I trust him. Robin Hood. Perfect, because we can go right into... it should still take a lot if we hit. Honestly, guys, I have been so hacked out, like it's not even funny. It's really not even funny. So we'll switch into Hydreigon here. It allows us to take anything this thing wants to go for. We are Spadef. It does allow us to also take the Future Sight that's coming our way, so kind of not too bad here. I really wish we would have hit that Stone Edge though. He Leaf Blades here. Okay, it shouldn't do too much. He's gonna find out we're leftovers now. Perfect. Yeah, that Stone Edge miss is so unfortunate. I think we're free to launch off a Crunch here though. I really like launching off Crunch here. I could U-turn, but he seems to have resist berries on everything. So if he stays in here, which he doesn't, Gertie, which is going to be this thing. Okay, Gertie. Okay, so we have enough to we have enough speed to outspeed this thing, and it's leftovers as we see. Okay, so this is leftovers. So let me make a note of that. Finny is leftovers. I think I'll go right back into Rotom-Mow. And I think what I might do is I might pull a double into Araquanid. But at least we know Slowking, Galar was Shucka, and Greedent was Chople. Calm Mind here, okay. That's what we didn't want to see. Rotom-Mow versus a Tapu Fini. We will always outspeed this thing, but it is at +1 defense now. So Leaf Storm should be doing half. Leaf Storm does half, okay. So I think I'm content with just like going 1v1 with this thing and then bringing in Terrakion. So I'm gonna go for Leaf Storm here. I hope that we don't miss. I hope that we don't miss. I usually speak them into existence. So we're gonna see here. Leaf Storm. We do hit. It should do about half, depending on his investment. Okay, it did. And does it Calm Mind here? Or what does it do here? It does Calm Mind again. Okay. So what am I sacking off here? Am I sacking off my Hydreigon here? I feel like Hydreigon could be a good sack here. I could also sack this thing off, because it's gonna have Draining Kiss. It's gonna have Draining Kiss for sure. I'm just gonna leave Storm again, I think. Could always crit. And we'll keep this thing as low as possible. Even if he gets the +2, we still put him in range of where Terrakion Poison Jab will kill him. And I hope this kills. I really hope this kills. It doesn't. Okay. It doesn't. But it's not getting that much back either. It's not really getting that much back either. So, Pangoro looking like a threat, kind of. I think I'm gonna Volt Switch and sack off my Hydreigon here. Unfortunately, I think I will give him close to full health. But at least I can bring this thing right back in and Leaf Storm. Which will do a little bit. I think it puts him in range of where a Terrakion can come in and kill it. So I need to count Terrakion. Because this thing's a threat for sure. Terrakion. Might be able to live this. Nope, we don't. Okay. So let's see what he gets back to. Yes, he's back at full. So you see, that's the problem. That is the problem. So Fini's gonna kill. Fini is 0-1. No, 1 and whatever. Yeah, this is like worst case scenario. I just have to go for another Leaf Storm here and just try to keep this thing as low as possible. We have to have him at about anything less than 78, like 70ish% is fine. Can we hit this? We do, thankfully. Okay, so that's good damage for sure. Is he mono draining Kiss though? Okay, so the next one will kill. So as long as we keep him under 70%, like I said. Oh damn, will leftovers not let us get killed now? Ah, damn. Because Terrakion can still clean. Damn, this thing's pretty high up. I was thinking about bringing Nasty Plot Rotom. Probably would have been the play. Okay, we hit. Like I said, as long as we keep him under like 75%, which is a little bit low. Okay. Okay, is it worth sacking off Terrakion here? Because this thing's kind of a threat. Yeah, it's back at full. Good lord. TAPU FINI goes 2. I think I might have to sack off my Landorus here just to get the knockoff off. Just to get the knockoff. Rotom's dead, and so is this thing. I think knocking off this thing's recovery is so important. And even though Landorus is the win con, I'm not gonna lie, Landorus is the win con. Yeah, this thing's a threat. Knocking off its recovery is really good. Let's see if we can live the +2 draining kiss. We might. I think we're a little bit bulky if I'm not mistaken. We do, okay. So we should be able to put this thing in range of where Terrakion comes in and kills, but I'm not sure if we're going to have the pieces anymore is the problem. This thing just put in a lot of work against my team. And the berries, man. The berries put in the work for him. Yeah. Stored power, interesting. Okay, does this kill? Please kill. Okay, this kills. So we might have a chance with Terrakion to knock this thing out. Yes. Okay, so let me see how much Terrakion is doing. It's like max HP, max defense, bold. To a Terrakion. If this thing's max, it does not kill. If this thing's max, it does not kill, unfortunately. But if it's like just max HP, it will. Let's see. I guess we're gonna find out. I think it lives. I'm pretty sure. Damn. So that's game. He's gonna sweep us with this thing here. Man, that's very, very unfortunate. But good prep on Gray's part. Yeah, good prep. Can't even be mad. I was kind of tilted before the battle, so maybe that played a part into it. But hey, it is what it is. We take our first L of the BBR, so and it's gonna be a 6-0 is the worst part. Yeah, it's gonna be a 6-0. So I'm gonna let Gray know that's GG's. And yeah, guys, unfortunately we take our first loss. Like I said, we do hit the drill run, which is cool. Yeah, but nothing really much I could say. TAPU FINI was a threat for sure. Once I lost my Aegis Slash, it definitely became more of a pain than it should have been. I think that the berries were just really good prep on his end. The Shuka on the Slow King and the Finny on the Chapo on the Greedent and the Shuka on the Greedent. Really good prep. So can't be mad at Gray. We'll take the 6-0 on the cheek, and yeah, we'll be back next week, guys, trying to be better, trying to play better. Gray's link to his channel will be down in the description below. Make sure to go check him out, show him some love. His side was probably a little bit more entertaining than mine, but I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for supporting. Peace.